shivers. 14.12. 15. Oh my word.
Today we're going to do something out of the ordinary. We're going to be going into the Chernobyl Exclusion Zone.
So look for the sign here, and here are the convoy of Chernobyl tour minibuses. The names on the side, we have to find ours. Okay, this is the reading, the radiation reading in Kiev on a Sunday morning. 0.12. Our guide Oksana carries this is her personal one, she carries with her all the time. It's interesting to see, like when you're on an aeroplane, etc., what the reading is. So at 7:45, 0.11. Leaving Kiev, dead on 8 o'clock on a grey Sunday morning. Heading for our tour. So far the bus seems to be mainly made up of Americans, I think, a couple of Germans and 4 Ukrainians. First checkpoint, and look at the dog. How's the trip so far?
Not bad. We've got to the 30-kilometre exclusion zone checkpoint, and we'll be heading into the exclusion zone once we're through.
Excellent. And here's your Chernobyl tours info. There's some bio toilets, i.e. like portaloos around the corner, or here you can buy your souvenirs. So here are some of the souvenirs on offer. Perfect Christmas gift, or maybe even Valentine's Day gift. And they're even selling a gas mask. Lovely green fields over here. And bright blue portaloos. Oh, lovely, with a radiation sign. So here's a tip. Try to be the first off the bus into the portaloos, because of the 4 or 5 there's only one clean one, and yeah, I managed to get it. And make sure you bring your own toilet paper or tissue, because there isn't any in the portaloos, and apparently there won't be much in the loos inside the exclusion zone either. This is obviously a shelter. It's not the real zone.
I'm not stood in front of Reactor 4 here, but this is what we're going to see. This is the huge sarcophagus over Reactor 4. When we're there, we might not be able to take too much video because of restrictions. So this is what it looks like.
On your Geiger counter of your absorbed radiation, and I will write down those numbers for your certificate. For me in the morning, those who book them, I suggest you to take them into your hands, because now I'm going to explain how to use them. So those devices are semi-professional. They are made by Ukrainian company, and today with their help you will have a chance to measure radiation. Be careful here with the floor as well, because here it's deeper, yeah, but this part is okay.
Not going to step anywhere where there's dust, because apparently dust is where the radioactive particles may still be lingering. So way better to be safe than overconfident. Floorboards are a bit bendy everywhere. You can tell it would have been quite an amazing place. Apparently the looters, when they came in, they took firewood to burn to keep themselves warm in the winter. Built in 1959, now an empty shell. So this looks like the village school. Desks outside. As you can see, the floor's pretty much gone. I think we're up to date with our tetanus shots. I'm pretty sure we are, but
These are really not safe places to walk around.
he says as he continues to walk around.
Roof and patio in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, so the roof's gone. Oh my word. I won't go any further than this. It's like the obligatory larder shop, but this one's a lot less functional than most of the ones we've seen on our tour around the former USSR. This place is straight out of a fairy tale. One of the Grimm fairy tales. So this is someone's house. Basically all in one room. There's one bed there. Fireplace. We have another bed. Sofa. Like the kitchen area over here. So here's like a traditional old village house. Be careful going in. Oops. Because I don't want to touch anything to help me up. So looters were in here. I'm surprised they didn't actually take any of this for their fire. But they obviously took the floorboards. So that looks like a larger house. I think that was the stove through there. The floorboards have gone. So we've seen like a small building, and it turns out these are the stairs down to the cellar. Not that I'll be going down that way, but we come round. Trees growing everywhere. Okay, so part of this roof here has fallen in. Careful not to touch you, just touch something. Here's the entranceway, but I don't really want to go any further. Don't trust the floor, don't trust the ceiling, because I mean, look, the ceiling here is completely gone.
Incredible how nature's taken over this place. It's just everything's overgrown and the houses are falling down already after 30 odd years. Well, there won't be nothing left soon. Through an old abandoned house in Silesia. Not much left in here. It's an old bed where someone's lives once were. Not anymore.
The village was evacuated on the 4th of May, so the 1st and 5th of May were dates when most of the villages were evacuated from the zone.
So coming to the Leyliv checkpoint now, which is the entrance to the 10-kilometre exclusion zone.
So here we have the silver stars. Our guide's gone inside to do some paperwork. Just going to move around. We've got the 4 minivans. Ours is one over there, and then another Chernobyl sewers has just turned up. Oh, actually, there's one on this side as well. Okay, 5 minivans. It's going to be quite hard to get a...
This place is a secret. Don't tell anybody.
Get here before the crowds do. But apparently, like she had one Sunday in October, 1,200 people were inside with like loads of buses, you know?
Crazy.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So our Geiger counters have finally reached 0.30. 0.30 is the acceptable level for good health. Just walking along through into the Tuga radar station. can see the roads are going.
So this stop has taken us to the Geiger missile detection military array, which is a huge antenna above me, behind me. It was a total secret. The Soviet military kept it a secret from the rest of the world, and it's where they could detect missiles coming in from if they were ever to be launched at the Soviet Union. We wouldn't have got here 34 years ago, that's for sure.
No, apparently this was only open to the public in 2014.
Yeah. Let's take a closer look. Crazy. What kind of secret military unit that is? Bizarre. I wonder what all these forms are for, but who knows? Classified.
It's all so post-apocalyptic. And then there's a noise that the radar makes. You can see the very fine wires between the radar. Wow, so now we're getting to walk up amongst the array.
Really hard to grasp the actual immensity of this thing. It is enormous, 750 meters long, apparently. So this place was nicknamed the Woodpecker because it gave out the signal. It sounded like a woodpecker knocking on wood, like a tap 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 tap, something like that. Yeah, so people all around the world could hear this on shortwave radio and radio hams, and everyone was, well, what is this? And this is what the cause of it. This is a good angle for looking at it. You can kind of see the immensity of it all here. This was the high frequency section, the lower one, and then further round is the low frequency section, the higher one.
I thought I saw a dog kennel, and I did. Look at this big boy. He's a Chernobyl dog. Okay, so we've got 0.80, 0.84, close to the toy metal truck. 5.33, 6.55. Oh, out. Okay.
So it's 7.
7.04.
Maybe we should take my hand away from that now.
Yes, good idea.
It's quite highly contaminated ground that is there. Doesn't lie.
I'm so pleased we got it. $10 very well spent. So this is the, Erie Nursery with the strategically placed dolls. 0.31. I know it sounds a bit scary, but it's not bad.
So we're in the Kopachi Nursery, where people come and take pictures of dolls.
So it'll shuffle out.
Got the top of Mount Everest in here.
The same as they've been staying here at the time of accident because those cranes were highly contaminated and it was impossible to remove them.
And this is it. That's reactor number 4. With the arc over it. The rusty building beside it is number 3.
There it is. That's unit number 3. It was a little bit different shape, yeah. And you can recognize this building, the yellow and gray. And we are standing somewhere here. So we are outside from the photo.
Inside of the canteen we will pass our contamination frames. There will be special frames. You need to stand inside of them, put your hands onto the sensors. I will show you how. Then you just count 1, 2, 3. So you need 3 seconds. If in 3 seconds those frame doesn't start to beep like crazy, it means that you are not contaminated and you may pass. So 3 seconds, not more.
So here we have our dosimeters. Put your hands on for 3 seconds and she's fine. Okay, we're all passing. And the guide. And Oksana's done it as well. Yay, we've all made it.
Massive meal in the stolovaya canteen. Soup. Nice salad.
These gone for
bread.
potato with like dill, lettuce. We've got
I think it's pork.
pork with buckwheat and
Cabbage.
cabbage.
Mustard.
You get 2 drinks. Lee's gone for compote and sock juice, and you get an orange. I went for a slightly different salad because, you know, love my cabbage salads. Same soup, same main meal.
Enjoy your meal.
We have here, I've gone for cocoa, because why not? Orange juice and bread and sweet bread. So that cost $8 US each. So beautiful. I'm so sorry, I should have brought this for my fan. Oh, and this one I think is his favourite position. Oh, so gorgeous.
That's the ground.
That's 7.37. Shivers, 14.12. 15, oh my word.
Hitting 110 before.
Because we're not allowed to make a stop at the places where the low radiation is up to 2,000 microns.
Yeah, that's the highest reading I've had so far. 18.4. 11.46. 12. Yeah, 3 is a safe one, so that's just the ground here. The red forest was totally contaminated by the fallout, so they dug it up and buried it. It's under the ground here and planted new trees. It's a place not to hang around for too long.
So the Pripyat sign, built in 1970, a beautiful new city for Soviet Ukraine. Here's a sports stadium and the sports field. Wow, so this is a supermarket. Shopping trolley there. Got your signs up here. Sun.